Okay, welcome to Canterbury Crusaders. This week we are playing a little Necromunda. We're in the second week of club campaign, and this week we have Lawrence playing with his pit slaves up against Mike with his evil enforcers. So this week Mike's chosen to take this as his pool, and the mission that is going to be played is a rescue mission. We've got a slight twist on it because we've got an NPC as the captive that needs to be captured or rescued, and they are going to add something to our campaign storyline if they manage to get taken away. So without further ado, we'll get Lawrence and Mike to run through their gangs. Okay, so this is Lawrence's gang. So Lawrence, do you want to take us through what you got?
Yep, sure, Nick. I'm running pit slaves tonight, as you've already said. Gang leader, saw boss. He's got armour plates, a buzzsaw, a knife, and an auto pistol. And for my automatic increase when I first created the game, he managed to get +1 strength.
Very nice.
Next one is Glitch, which is the pit slave Techno. He's armed with an auto gun and a knife. And in the last game, he managed to pick up a leg wound, so he's down to movement 3 for this game, unfortunately.
Okay.
Next one is Ricochet, which is the gang's servitor. He's armed with a heavy stubber, a knife. He automatically comes with bulging biceps, which gives me -1 when I can move and shoot at -1.
Okay.
Next one is Drill Sergeant. He's armed with an auto pistol, rock drill, knife. His auto upgrade, he managed to get +1 attack, and because he did so much damage in the last game, he managed to get another skill increase, which means he causes fear now. Clamps is the next one, armed with an auto pistol, claw, and knife, and he managed to get +1 weapon skill in his auto upgrade. Reaper is armed with a las pistol, knife, shears, and he managed to get +1 attack in his auto upgrade. But sadly he picked up an old wound in the last game, so on a roll of a 1 he will miss this game. Sledge is the next one with an auto pistol, hammer, and knife, and he also picked up a stat increase of +1 attack in the starting roll. Next guy, Fusion, is armed with a flail, chainsaw, and knife, and he managed to pick up a stat increase of step aside, so 4+ dodge in close combat, which I'm quite happy about.
Yeah.
And the newest member of the gang who I managed to purchase with some credits from the last game is Oon. He's armed with an auto pistol, shears, and knife, and his auto stat increase was +1 weapon skill.
Okay. Lawrence is now going to roll for the old battle wound on his one guy, so do you want to roll? And he doesn't turn up. Hey, what a surprise. Okay, you get D6 sentries in this game, so do you want to roll for that, Lawrence? And we get 2 sentries. Okay, that's not a lot. Right, so this is Mike's pool from which he's going to select. So what have you got here, Mike?
Right, due to the fact I played 2 games, I'm limited to what I can bring. So these are ones who've only had 1 game or no game so far. Starting with the handler Earl in the white coat with Fluffy his down. Then next to him I have Galvin with shock maul and light shield. Next to him I have Randy with a shotgun. Snuffy next to him with a shotgun, and Trigger with a shotgun.
Okay.
And that's my 5 for my board.
Okay. Have they got any special skills or anything?
They've got Specialist and Nerves of Steel. I don't think Specialist is going to come in as much use for this, but Nerves of Steel.
Okay. And do you want to make your roll for the number of guys you get to bring? So it is D3 +1. So you get 2 guys to try and rescue the NPC. Okay, so Mike has decided to take his handler and one of his guys with a shotgun. So yeah, it's a big force. Right, so Lawrence is going to roll on his servitor programming chart to see what he gets. So he's got a 5, which is Machine Spirit. The servitor cannot be pinned and ignores all flesh wounds effects. It's pretty good. Mike's rolling for the board edge that he will bring. So we have a 6, so we've got to re-roll that. 4. So he's coming on this close edge here. So we'll come back once Mike's deployed. It's actually very advantageous because Lawrence has put his 2 guys in here, which is the servitor and the techno, and with his captive in there. Okay, so Mike's chosen to deploy his guys behind the building here, so they've got a little bit of a corridor they can run up out of sight to get a bit closer. So let's go on to turn 1 and see what happens. Right, so Mike has moved his arbitrators up, and they are now hiding behind the building just to give them a little bit of an extra chance of avoiding detection from Lawrence's sentries. So let's move on to Lawrence's turn. Okay, so rolling for the servitor to see how many inches he can move. Lawrence. Oh, he can move 3 inches. And your other guy, he can move 0. So just the servitor. So do you wish to move your servitor, Lawrence? So he's facing in the same direction he's pretty much already facing. So Lawrence has moved his servitor up to there. What about your techno? Which direction is he going to be facing in? He's going to turn around by the looks of it. It's a very sensible techno, considering the arbitrators are over there. So let's roll the 2d6 to see how far they can detect. So this is your servitor. He can go 4 inches. Whoa. Okay, at the end of Mike's turn 2, he's run his 3 arbitrators over to the building just down the road from the captive, and they are hoping that Lawrence rolls just as poorly on his spotting distance this turn. So Lawrence rolling for his movement on his servitor. He gets a 6, he can move 3, and the techno, he gets to move 2. So let's see where Lawrence moves him. Okay, so Lawrence's servitor has moved up to the window, obviously having a sneaking suspicion there are 3 arbitrators hiding around the corner, and the techno has moved to secure the captive. So the servitor is now within 3 inches of the arbitrators, so therefore he's spotted them. So Lawrence is just about to open fire and raise the alarm. Right, do you want to roll to see how many sustained fire dice you get? Wow. So that's 4 shots, 5 shots. So Lawrence has decided to take all 5 shots against the dog handler. So do you want to roll? It's 5s to hit. And that's 2 hits. So I'm going to roll to wound. What's your toughness? 3, so you're wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds. Right, do you want to roll to the type of wound that is? 1s is nothing. Well, flesh wounds, and so he's out of action and out of action. Well, no, sorry, down and down.
So I get armour.
Oh, you got armour saves. Oh yeah, I forgot these are sneaky arbitrators. You have armour.
So 5s.
Okay.
No.
No saves at all. So he is definitely down. Right, so Mike's going to take his bottle test at the beginning of turn 3 to determine whether or not, having lost 1 guy, he's going to go out and run away, because arbitrators are cowards, and he's just failed it. Okay, rolling to see if we go out of action with the dog handler. Okay, so Mike rolled a 3 on that one, which is he recovers without injury. So Mike's gang is pretty much fine. So do you want to roll for your experience? So dog handler first.
D6, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 6 experience points for your dog handler, and your guy with the shotgun. You got 5. Mike's rolling well. He's doing well out of this. Right. So Lawrence, your 2 guys. Neither of them gains any experience from the scenario other than their D6, and neither of them was hurt. So do you want to roll your D6 for your glitch? 2.
Pit Slay can't.
The servitor can't get experience. Your leader automatically gets 10, even though they didn't actually turn up. And I think that's it for experience. What do you want to do with the captive, Lawrence? You get a choice from our special scenario of either shanking the bastard or keeping him as a ganger, as a hired ganger. If you shank him, you get to get D6 times 10 credits from some bloodstones that happen to be in the dust that is all that's left of him after you kill him. So, what do you want to do, Lawrence?
I'm going to shank him.
Okay, so do you want to roll for that? And you got 6. Okay, so Lawrence just got himself 60 credits straight into his stash. Don't have to worry about income on that. Little correction there, it's D6 times 30, so it's actually 180 creds that go straight into Lawrence's stash. Okay, so Sawboss got plus 10 to experience, taking him over the 100 mark, and Glitch also got plus 2, taking him over the 50 mark. So Lawrence has got a roll on the upgrades chart. So do you want to roll for that, Lawrence? So this is for Sawboss?
Yep, go Sawboss first.
So we've got 4, and a 4 is a new skill. So you get to select one of the skills that you're able to take and then roll D6. So we'll come back to that in a second. And then Glitch, that's an 8. And 8 is a characteristic increase, plus 1 weapon skill or plus 1 ballistic skill. So what are you going to get? You get plus 1 ballistic skill, which is pretty handy. For a techno, I would have said he's a range guy, isn't he?
Yeah, brings him up to ballistic skill 3 now.
Okay, so let's see what Lawrence picks for his skills. Okay, so Lawrence has chosen on the agility skills, so let's see what he rolls. He's rolled a 4, and 4 is leap, which I'm guessing Lawrence is quite happy about.
Yep,
are you quite happy about
extra
that?
D6 worth of movement added on after a charge or a run. I'm happy with that.
Alright. On Mike's side, Earl has got plus 6 from this game, which takes him over the 30 mark. So again, he gets an upgrade. So do you want to roll for your upgrade there? You've got 1 and a 6, that's 7. So that is going to be a characteristic increase. So 1 to 3 plus 1 initiative, 4 to 6 leadership, and it is plus 1 leadership. So he's presumably got up to leadership 8, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lawrence has got 1 territory, which is the small homestead, which gives him 10 credits, and the special rules for it also mean that because he has a pit slave techno, he doesn't have to pay for food, so that 10 credits goes straight into his stash, giving him 190 points in his stash, or creds in his stash, plus the 12 that he already had, so he's got a fair amount of credits to buy new gangers if he wants to, or upgrade. Yeah. Lawrence has chosen to send 6 of his gang plus his leader to the outlaw trading to see how many rare items you can get. So you want to roll
some money for once.
Yeah, do you roll your D3 for your leader? So you get 2 for your leader plus 6, so you've got 8 rolls on the chart. So do you want to roll for those? So it's 1, so number 11, so that is gamble and lose, so we'll work out what that is in a minute. 1, 5, so that is a cheated, so we'll work out what that is in a minute. Sounds like you're losing all your money, Lauren. 6, 5, that is inside information. So again, what that is in a minute. 3, 6, so 36 is infra goggles. So yeah, that sounds cool. 3, 4, and 34 is a blind snake pouch. 51 is a slaughter fixer. 41 is Necrotic Slime. These sound lovely. 53. 53 is a spur fixer. Right, so Lawrence gambled and lost, so he's got to roll 2d6 and deduct that from his stash. So he's rolled 7, so 7 creds gone out of his stash. He's also been cheated, so he's got to lose 3d6 plus 10. So that is a grand total of 13 creds that he's got to lose. Sorry, 23 because you've got plus 10 as well. So that's 30 creds out of your stash that you just lost. Inside information, Lawrence isn't particularly interested in that because he doesn't really care what scenario he plays. So we'll see what Lawrence decides with regards to the other stuff he found. Okay, so after all that rolling, Lawrence has decided he doesn't like any of that shit, and he's decided instead just to buy himself a new ganger with a claw, an auto pistol and a knife, which is going to cost him 90 creds. And he's going to buy himself armour plates for 4 of his guys. Do you know who you're going to put them on?
Probably going to go Glitch, Drill Sergeant, Sledge and Fusion.
Okay. Right, so that takes Lawrence down to 8 creds after all of that, because that comes to 170. So